Hello, this is the Blimey Cow YouTuber, and welcome back to another video. And today I'll be watching Messy Monday's Dating Jesus. Um, yeah, I'll be watching it and commentating a bit on it, and looking at some of the comments underneath it. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it.
So according to my Facebook newsfeed, Jesus has a ton of girlfriends. And
Right. Polygamy is definitely. Well, I guess polygamy isn't like outright banned biblically, but it's kind of frowned upon.
most of them are like 13 years old. Sometimes they're older, but it really just depends on how strict their parents are. See, we all know that if you're a good Christian teenage girl, you date Jesus from about age 12 to age 16. Then the first
Right, until it's convenient for you to actually date another, like, teenager that you can actually, like, physically date.
First, Greg Brady comes by and Jesus finds himself dumped faster than he can say, I died for your sins. Man, I don't know. We used to go on 10-minute dates every morning, but now he shows up and I don't hear from her anymore and she doesn't respond to my Bible text, so I just don't think that she's gonna come back. Poor
Well, hopefully it was an amicable breakup, and she still, I don't know, talks to you every morning, and that's just, oh my gosh, another facet of the whole um dating Jesus thing is like if you stay a Christian afterwards, that's a very amicable breakup. Like some people stay friends after breaking up, but I don't think they like talk to each other all day. That's that's gonna cause some jealousy. Unless of course the guy's mature and realizes that his girlfriend was just being a standard teenage girl when she said she was dating Jesus. Standard teenage Christian girl, specifically.
Jesus. I mean, remember how bad it hurt when you got dumped that time? Yeah, that happens to Jesus at least 1,000 times a day. So
No, no, I don't. That never happened. But I can imagine it would be terrible.
why does this happen? Why do all these heartless girls claim that Jesus is their boyfriend one day and then dump him as soon as they're allowed to wear makeup? Well, first off, I want everybody to sit back and have a wow, I never thought for 2 seconds how creepy that actually sounds moment and think about how weird it is that you're saying that you're dating Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And now that we've got that out of the way, here's the point. Girls usually claim that they're dating Jesus in order to compensate for something that they feel like they're lacking. And it's usually caused by one of two things. Number one, they aren't allowed to date. Girls who aren't allowed to date are notorious for dating Jesus because he's the only one who their parents approve of. And why wouldn't they? Renee,
So, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty obvious um, reason to date Jesus. Um, dude, I'm so glad I'm a guy and I don't have to worry about dating dating Jesus, because that is just a whole other dimension of your relationship with God that I'm so grateful not to ever have gotten into.
Your mother and I have talked, and I don't care if it's Jesus Christ himself, you are not dating yet!
But Dad, it is Jesus.
Oh, okay, well, that's fine then. Just don't let the relationship get too serious, I guess.
I said I'm dating Jesus.
Jesus? Oh, well then your mother and I approve. Are you guys gonna go out tonight?
No, Dad, he's always at work.
So in this...
Okay. That was a that was a fun little skit, I guess.
Scenario, Jesus gets his name tossed out there because you don't want your friends to know that your parents don't want you to date. The second cause for girls to claim that Jesus is their BF is because they want to appear really spiritual. This is when you wish that that girl would get a boyfriend because you're really tired of her talking about how she doesn't need one. Sometimes it's because they really want a boyfriend but nobody's asking them out, and other times it's because they truly think they're doing God a favor by dating his son. Well, guess what?
Oh wow, that last one. You don't want to be in those shoes. Yeah, I feel like a lot of times it's the second one he just mentioned, that they're dating Jesus because they they can't find someone else, and you know, this is one where guys actually do this as well. We don't call it dating Jesus. We call it working on our relationship with God right now until we can find someone. And sometimes you're genuinely like taking a step back and you're saying, "Holy smoke, my life is a wreck and I need to seriously get some things fixed up before I invite a whole other person into my life." And then other times it's just when you're trying to act spiritual, which was I think the third one he said, or maybe it was the first one. I think it was the first one. You're trying to act spiritual, um, to impress your Christian crush.
Either way, the only person that you're fooling is yourself. Hi, do you like my shirt? I really like my shirt.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome. I'm completely content with this shirt. I do not want any other one, because this one fits me perfectly. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I don't want any other shirt. I don't want that specific red one at Target that's $9.99 on sale right now. I do not want that one. I want this shirt because it fits me well. Do you believe me? If you're actually content...
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if, like, Jordan, when he puts these skits into his show, if, like, he's subliminally bringing up something that's actually going on, like, Jordan, do you need to talk? Like, I guess what I'm asking is, what are the chances Jordan actually didn't like that shirt and actually wanted the other shirt he's talking about? I don't know. But he could totally fit something in like that and most people wouldn't notice it.
with something, I shouldn't have to hear about it all the time. So stop making such a show out of the fact that you don't have, or don't want, a boyfriend. Just live your life and who cares if you don't have a boyfriend? When it happens, it happens. And honestly, the longer you parade around like this, the longer it'll probably take because you're obviously not ready. I mean, seriously, think about it. Dating Jesus. I like to call this using Jesus' name in lame.
Speaking of lame, I hate to say this. I hate to say it. But that was kind of a lame pun. It's lame enough that it's, like, really funny the more you think about it. But it's a lame pun. Anyways, though, that's about all the criticism I have for today. So I'm gonna go down to the comment section and see what everyone else is saying. Alright, so I selected a few that I think are representative of what people are saying down in the comments. So at Architects says she doesn't respond to my Bible texts. One of my favorite Blimey Cow lines ever. Yeah, I don't think I got to pause and comment on that one, but that was a pretty funny line. At that cheesy songwriter says, I hate when girls put as their Facebook relationship status in a relationship, and when people freak out, they just go, "Relax, guys. I'm in a relationship with Jesus." Yeah, I'm gonna get back to this, but I'm gonna go and check some of these others out. At Cor Coritsod, Corey Stodd, um, 8034 says, wait, if I'm God's child, doesn't that make me Jesus' little sister? If so, I were to say I was dating Jesus, then I would be saying I'm dating my big brother. That must be awkward. You're thinking way too much into this, and I don't know how 86 people like this comment. Considering the Bible refers to us as the bride of Christ. So yeah, you're just thinking way into it. Um, that's pretty much it. Says I've never heard of dating Jesus, lol. So there's one other person that said this, and it made me kind of think like I don't think I've ever known anyone that actually said they were dating Jesus. I've heard of the concept, of course. I'm very familiar with the concept of dating Jesus, but I don't know if I've ever met someone who actively said they were dating Jesus. And then at Strawberry Lou says, I totally agree. This is why the divorce rate is so high. People start dating when they're 13 and break up and get a new boyfriend or girlfriend every other week. How do you expect a marriage to last when you have absolutely no sense of commitment? And yeah, this is something I harp on. If you've seen any of my, if you've seen my previous videos, you may have, since I harp on the importance of commitment and dedication, and like it's a key virtue that's incredibly lacking in our culture today. But yeah, I said I was gonna get back to the whole uh thing, and when I saw that comment, I kind of realized I sort of actually do this in about as literal a way as I can. Um, I don't say I'm dating Jesus or anything weird like that, but I wear a ring on my ring finger that is um I that I wear to signify to girls that I'm not available or interested. And I think I do it because like I don't want to risk um someone thinking there's something that there's not, or like um I just don't want to yeah, I guess have anybody expecting anything for me to say no, I'm not interested or whatever. But that's also led to people being like, "Oh, you're engaged," or "Oh, I didn't know you're married," or whatever, and it's like, and then I have to either choose, do I know this person well enough, and am I going to know this person well enough for it to be worth explaining it now, or do I just let them go on thinking that I'm married or engaged or whatever, and you know, so I am I am about as guilty of this as anyone. Just I'm not guilty of the awkward nature of it, just the actual like practical um concerns with the practice, I guess. Anyways, though, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If for some reason you're not already subscribed to Blimey Cow, go ahead and subscribe to Blimey Cow. And I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.